Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to talk about a little bit of news from the world of Lost Ark, especially UNA. Yesterday Amazon Games announced that they will increase the prices for the Founders Packs, the ones that were discounted, or not discounted, but the ones that were lower priced due to regional pricing reasons in some countries. Those are going to be increased, and also they're going to add a fourth Founders Pack with this change. We're going to talk about that in a moment. Also in today's video, a couple of posts for those of you who have missed it and are not browsing the forums, a couple of posts regarding the beta test that we are all expecting for in Lost Ark and have no news about. And lastly, and I guess we can even start with this, Lost Ark is going mobile for those of you who care. I just want to quickly say that this for me is not a surprise. In Korea, in Asia in general, they have a very big culture around mobile phones and they play on them quite some time, and Lost Ark going mobile is actually something positive for the game there. Not saying that this is ever gonna come for us in the West, but I just wanted to mention that I do see myself, for example, while being at work, right, in my 10-minute breaks, just doing my dailies on my mobile phone, or maybe gathering some plants with the same account that I have, and then coming home and doing all the dungeons, the raids, the PvP, etc. on my PC. That would be for me at least pretty interesting. Let's close this because this is out of the way. Let's talk about what's concerning for us in the West. Regional pricing and Bronze Founders Pack is the title of the article. Everything is linked in the description below. TLDR, there were some countries in which the price of the Founders Packs was lower than many other countries. Now let me tell you why they are increasing the prices. That is simply because very many people have started to abuse the fact that this Platinum Founders Pack, which for me costs $100, in Turkey it costs $14, 1/6 of the price. At least it used to cost that. So what they did is create Steam accounts with their region set as Turkey, get the price of $14 for this Platinum Founders Pack, and buy 20 of them. On this website we can see exactly what is the difference in prices right now compared to the standard euro, the difference in prices for other regions. For example, Turkey still has the Founders Pack that costs for me $99, for you 99 euros. They still have it for 45 euros, even after this particular increase in price. The same goes for every other region. Polish, for example, Polish people, they get it for 84 euros, I pay 100. So this difference was initially larger, now it's not that large, simply because they wanted to somehow keep the balance, and specifically because people were exploiting this really hardcore. In Lost Ark, the way the game works, these diamonds can be exchanged later on for gold. And as such, if you allow someone to buy these diamonds for 1/6 of the price that everyone else is buying them, then you can imagine what people are gonna do. Just instantly destroy the economy starting with moment one. Obviously there's the other side of the story as well, where for example in Turkey maybe people don't earn as much money as in other European countries, but that's in Lost Ark's case besides the point, because in-game economy is in-game economy regardless of how much you as a person earn in real life. Myself, I don't pass judgment on other people's earnings. I respect money and I appreciate every cent. I myself live in a country in which the average salary is not as high as in really many other European countries. Because of that, I work 2 jobs, so I can actually be at a decent level. However, that's not the point here. The point is that countries like, for example, Norway, where in Norway the average salary is 4 times more than in my country, they still have a price discounted by 16% for their Founders Pack purchases, and who knows, maybe this would have continued in game with the fact that you can actually, when the game launches, you can buy these crystals within the game. So if regional prices apply, especially on Steam, and someone makes purchases on Steam later on, then there are always going to be people who take advantage of this really hardcore. Quite frankly, I come from a country that's doing even worse than Turkey in terms of average salary or minimum wage, and that is Romania. And we never had the opportunity to purchase things cheaper in MMO MMORPGs or on Steam simply because I'm Romanian. I remember many years ago it was a huge struggle for me to even pay 12.99 of euros for my Aeon subscription when that was a thing, and it was not reduced for me personally because I live in a poor country compared to a guy that's in Germany or Norway or any other richer country in Europe. And even though I'm sorry for the few people who genuinely needed these prices to reflect their income, I know because I can relate 100%. I think this is a good decision that Amazon has taken regarding this issue after seeing the amount of exploits that have been made around this. But I do think that Amazon should have done this to begin with. There shouldn't have been a difference in pricing, or the difference shouldn't have been so large as it was, and they could have avoided a bucket of sorrow that they're getting now on the forums for this. Of course, Amazon wants as many people as possible to be able to deposit or to feel tempted at their level of income to deposit real money and get the goodies that are offered in the cash shop. So I get that, but at the same time, if there's so many people exploiting this, then the game is just simply going to be utterly bad if this difference in prices continues to stay there. Now they're gonna also add, moving on, they're gonna also add a fourth founders pack right here, a bronze one, which is going to be cheaper obviously than the silver. My guess is that it's going to be $14.99 for the bronze one, just because they've increased the prices, let's say regional prices, not these in dollars, these stay the same for you and me who see them like this. But because they've increased other countries' prices, they're going to add a bronze founder pack so that they can give those people who didn't want to pay a higher price something to get into the game. They say here that the bronze founder pack will have core benefits like closed beta access, 3-day head start, and exclusive founders pet and more. Now just because of the pet, if that pack would be $15.99 or $9.99 like some people say it might, that's mega value, because a pet in general in Lost Ark costs around $15 in the cash shop. And this bronze founders pack is going to be available starting with next Wednesday being the 28th of July. Now regarding the beta test for EUNA, I know we're all really excited to get into that. Windsor, the representative from Amazon Games, has shared on this particular Steam forum post, everything is linked in the description below by the way. When he was asked, he said, how large of a lead time will beta announcement come? So how much in advance will we know before the beta test? And he said we'll provide at least a couple of weeks notice. Now if this is legitimate and he didn't just want to shut this guy up, that means that they will give us a head notice of at least 2 weeks, because that's a couple, right? Which in turn means that from today, 24th Saturday, we won't have any beta for sure until the 7th of August. Now 7th of August is if they give us news today, which they don't. So that means we have to look at August somewhere after the 7th for the beta for Lost Ark. And to be noted that someone gave me on Discord a Steam forum post, I lost it right now, maybe I'll have it for when I edit, that another Amazon official said that there's going to be only one beta test, closed beta test for Lost Ark, and then after that there's going to be the release. Now obviously we kind of know the release is on 20 something of October, by the way, not 31st of December like most of you guys see even here for example. This is a placeholder date. Initially when they just started the website and the founders pack, and when they just placed the game on Steam in June, it was 21st or 23rd of October, the release date, and that is actually the release date for us in the West. Having that said, while we wait for the beta, if you're interested in playing Lost Ark and getting to know more about the game, I have in the description below my guides on how to play Lost Ark, very easy to follow in any region you're interested in playing it in. And you can get to explore a little bit the game, pass the time faster, and at least for the beta you would have a clearer overview, and for release a clearer overview on what you want to do in Lost Ark and what's good for you and what's not. I wish you lots of love, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you really soon. Take care and stay safe.